He was gone for a week with no contact. My phone rings and I pick it up expectantly. Hey, a guy on the river had a satellite phone, just checking in to let you know you were not wrong. As soon as we got to our drop in place on the river, we found the dead man and got him to the ranger station and back to his family. I was fucking right. Adrenaline rips through my traumatized body and takes a seat in my chest. Am I just right about the dead body? Or am I right about his behavior with the woman on the trip? This group has already proven they will protect their own. We are human, and the greatest and most powerful teaching that got me through this whole ordeal is the fact that we as humans can hold duality. I love you with everything that I am, and you dropped me. It reminded me that I am whole, all by myself. I got through that ordeal without any help of my significant other. I don't need him. I choose to have him in my life in this role that we agreed on. It led to further communication around what unconditional love, relationships, and boundaries look like, and what I wanted and needed from a business partner versus an intimate partner. The clarity from our experience and communication led to a deeper yes from both sides to continue with an intimate relationship. The spark. What I didn't understand at that time was that I had entered the darker and dangerous cycle of trauma bonding. Trauma bonding is a consistent loop of affection and abuse that creates a process addiction in the brain, which, when goes unchecked, can wreak havoc in a person's life, just like any other addiction, such as drugs and alcohol. But at that moment, what mattered most wasn't psychology, it was my choice: stay broken or alchemize betrayal into joy. Minimizing the severity of what a hysterectomy does to a woman on all levels is traumatic. Adding domestic violence, betrayal, and abandonment triggers during the same time makes me question how I got out of that situation alive with no therapy or hormone treatment. Yet on the other side of that coin, my psychic abilities were through the roof and on laser point. Books and podcasts came flowing through me. Yet the more I started to flourish, the more my partner sabotaged, distracted, and dismissed me. The more my partner sabotaged, distracted, and diminished me. In April 2024, the ultimate betrayal played out on the very same grounds where he pursued me as we led our first group retreat with another teacher. Boundaries once again were crossed in the most brutal public display on the lunar eclipse in front of thousands of people as I lay at their feet and watched him rub himself against her backside in ceremony as she howled in full Kundalini orgasm. You think that would have been the severance, but no, I forgave him. But his treatment after that night revealed the truth. I was not his divine partner. I was his supply. In the beginning, knowledge doesn't always bring action, especially when you love them and thought you were creating the same storyline. When it becomes clear that you're being used, the real transformation happens, yet it takes time to build the energy to act. It takes time to discern if what your experience is real or whether it's a trauma reaction. I realized Through all the relational and medical trauma I experienced, I had no idea who this new person emerging was.